Local school students will be left behind under the federal government's plans to reduce the disability funding for schools. Local autism advocate Rebecca Kelly and member for Bendigo, Lisa Chesters, are putting the cause back on the agenda.
You know, I couldn't think of anybody better to come in and assist with helping our kids either through teaching aids and support or advocacy than adults on the spectrum who see the world the way our kids see it. So I think we need to be utilising the adults on the spectrum here in Bendigo a lot more as opposed to them being at home, because that's going to be where our kids are in 10, 12 years if we don't start supporting them in that level from kindergarten through to primary school now. You know, we're going to see a whole lot of kids dropping out in year 9, year 10 and sitting in their rooms on their computers with no job prospects, going on the dole, costing our country money through Centrelink support as opposed to becoming taxpayers. So there is a driving force behind it, and it is a long sort of standing force where it goes from, you know, kids aged 4 through to kids aged 18 and beyond. We need to start supporting them. And at the moment, we're not getting it. We're not getting it. They can sit there and tell us all they want that they are, but I'm telling you now, you only have to field some of the phone calls that I'm getting from parents who are being referred to us by schools and by psychologists. Now, you know that things are getting quite dire if you're getting parents actually, you know, referred to you by professionals as opposed to them being referred to other professionals or to the education department because they're not being listened to. This funding was needed 10 years ago, you know, so now more than ever. Put it this way, let me give you some stats. According to the CEO of Amaze, Autism Victoria, trading as Amaze, Murray Dawson-Smith, children aged 7 and under who are accessing the Helping Children with Autism package here in Victoria, we're now at 1 in 29. 1 in 29 children who need this support, they're not getting it. We need to focus on their strengths, we need to focus on their passions and what they're good at, and we need to focus on teaching them in a manner that they know how to learn, and that's not happening. So we need that funding so that they can be taught in a way that they learn. The next step from here, well, we're opening an Autism Resource Centre here in Bendigo, which means that parents can come in. We're also getting out there in the press, we're getting out there, you know, through the help of you guys, to get the word out that parents have educational rights through the students with a disability, through the Education Department's website and the Human Rights Commission. They need to get up to speed on their educational rights, because the more parents who know about it, the more things are going to start changing in our schools. I've spoken to numerous people. We've now formed a collective of parents as well as professionals who are all now starting to pave the way for an autism-specific school here in Bendigo, the first of its kind in Victoria, with the support of Autism Spectrum Australia, with the support of La Trobe University here. We've formed this great little collective of people. We need an opt-in, opt-out, non-IQ based, that's very important, no IQ, like these IQ tests are just, don't even get me started about them, but non-IQ based school, P to 12 for kids with autism, to teach them in a manner that they know how to learn. And we're going to have autistics, professional autistics in speech, occupational therapy, psychology, to get in there and start helping them, and also, more importantly, teachers who are autistic as well, to teach them in a way that they know how to learn. And I can't stress enough that autism is not a deficit. It's not a deficit. It is, if you teach these kids in the right manner, it is such a huge gift, and we need to start looking at autism in that manner, because at the moment, the media projection on autism is that it's a deficit, and it's not. Think about Einstein. He had no speech until the age of 4. You know, Temple Grandin, all these amazing people with autism who have gone on to do the most amazing things in the world because they had the support that they needed. We need to hone in on these kids' minds now so that we are building a better future. We've got our fighting pants on, and we don't really care who we mess with. We're happy to get in there and tangle with anybody to make sure that the kids are getting the support that they need.